very excited to be here. Marshall Fortson is my name. Born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. Is Chicago in the house? Wow, I wonder who they with. And so, you know, I got an important announcement to make. Y'all ready for this announcement? This is my 10-year anniversary with 5 Linx. Years, a decade. And I'm just excited today as I was 10 years ago when I first got in this business. And so, you know, my background is, before 5 Linx, I owned one of the top hip-hop clothing stores in the nation called Grooveware. I also was in entertainment. And so all of you got to do me a favor. I need energy and excitement when I train. Is that okay with you all? So we got to get fired up in this room, all right? And I'm about to give you all some life-changing information. Today I'm going to train on how to build a strong organization. And I advise all of you all to take copious notes because I'm going to give you some life-changing information. And I don't want you to miss any of it, okay? Y'all ready? Y'all could do better than that. Are y'all ready? All right, let's make it happen, team. Now, as you see in this picture, this is a picture of my great city. And that building in the middle, that's a tall building. When I grew up, it was called the Sears Tower. But now they call it the Willis Tower. And this building is the tallest building in America. Are you with me? And so the reason I have a picture of this building is because building your 5 Linx business is just like building a skyscraper. If you're taking notes, please write that down. It's just like building a skyscraper. It takes a lot of thought, a lot of planning, a lot of digging. And in the beginning, you don't see anything. You may just see some plans drawn out on paper. Are you with me? And it may take years to build a skyscraper. But once that skyscraper is built, right, it could pay you or last forever. Are you with me? So it's the same way with your 5 Linx business. If you build this business the right way, it doesn't happen overnight. But if you build this business the right way, it will stand strong and it could pay you forever. Are you all with me? So, first things first. First thing you have to do is to formulate a vision. Okay? You must have a clear picture of what the end result will be. Otherwise, you may end up with a great-looking structure that will collapse, even when a slight wind blows. I've seen this happen. I've seen people come into this business, run to the top in, days. I've seen people run to the top in 3 months, 4 months, to the top of our compensation plan, all the way to the top. And every time I see it, I say, oh boy, I hope this lasts. Are you all with me? Those who fail to get a clear vision fail. So those of you in the back, the key is you got to see yourself in the front day one. When I first came to this convention, I never forget, my cousin Jeff brought me here as a guest. And when we walked into the arena, we sat way in the back. I got upset immediately. Are you all with me? I go to championship games, I go to Super Bowls, I go to prize fights, and I always sit on the front row. So when I had to sit in the back, I looked at him and said, we ain't gonna be sitting back here for long. Are y'all with me? What do I have to do to get to the front where the top producers are? I saw myself at the front day one. You've got to have that vision, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to see yourself at the top of our compensation plan. Now, the foundation of this skyscraper, the foundation of you building a strong structural organization is you have to have a strong quick start process. Your quick start has to be strong. This produces results right away. But can I keep it real with you all? I'm gonna ask one more time. Can I keep it real with y'all? Most people that join this business are going to quit. Every new rep that I sign up, guess what? I believe that they're gonna quit. Do me a favor, look at your neighbor and ask your neighbor face to face, are you gonna quit? Y'all can tell already, some people don't quit already, right? But listen to me, if you do this business the right way, and you build it the right way, you will always get paid on that representative because it's all about a strong, quick start. When people first join this business, they are excited. And you got to take advantage of that excitement. So what do I say? You got to get in the trenches, team. Now, I hear all sorts of leaders, they talk about that it's a new way to build this business. They built this business through social media. Let me keep it real with you all. I believe the only and best way to build this business is to get in the trenches. This is a belly-to-belly business. I hear leaders talk about, oh, just send me a text or go to this website and then sign up. Look at this video and get some other people to look at this video and then sign up. To me, that's building it weak. It's belly to belly. It's all about support. See, let me tell you something. When a new representative joins this business, they are in a fragile stage. They're weak. And guess what? When they go home and try to share this opportunity with their family members and friends, I call them the dream stealers. Your family members and friends, they will steal your dream. So I never forget when Senior Vice President Yatu Marvel signed up in my business. He was coachable. He was committed. And I told him, day one, we have to do a grand opening. He invited family members. He invited friends, all to his house for this presentation. When I walked in the door, it's like they were all ganging up on him. Are you all with me? Is this real? This gotta be fake. They ain't gonna get nobody no BMW or Bentley. I saw it. I saw the dream stealers attacking him. Have any of y'all ever witnessed this? I pulled up right in front of the house in a brand new BMW, silver. When I walked through the door, I felt like Superman, like boom. I walked in the door with my Superman cape on. I told him, I got your back. When you saw the difference in the smile in his face, the courage began to come. And we started knocking them dream stealers down. Are you with me? Ladies and gentlemen, that's priceless. That's the fragile stage right there. That's where we lose most of our representatives in their first 30 to 60 days. When they see a presentation, they go home and they share it with the dream stealers. You got to get in the trenches. You got to pull up in that living room, have your cape on, say, I got your back. This is an Inc. 500 company. I ain't never missed a check. This is the best industry in the world. Are you with me? Now, let me give you some real game right here. And if you're taking notes, write this down. My mentor, John Jones, please give him a round of applause. Please, please. He's a legend in this industry. He taught me the 80-20 rule. And this is very key because what takes people out of this business is expectation. Are you with me? You are expecting different results than you're going to get. So the 80-20 rule, you got to write this down. You got to write this down. 80% of your organization, 80% of the people that join your business, guess what they're going to do? They're going to go get 5, 6, or 8 customers, and they're going to quit. They're going to quit building the business. They still may show up. They still may participate. It may just turn into a social program for them. Are you with me? But majority, 80%, if you look in your organization, they're going to get 6 to 8 customers, and they're going to quit working. Now, usually, people that are seriously trying to build their business, those are the reps that we're hard on. I've seen some leaders abuse those type of reps. You're not working. You're not moving. You've got to do better. But understand, 80% is always going to be like that. Another 20%, they're going to run. They're going to be committed. They're going to get 25, maybe 50 customers, or go get 100 customers. 5% going to be home run hitters. Let me show you the power of the 80-20. If you build this business right and you get in the trenches, when that new rep first gets in that business, see, when I look at them, I think they're going to quit. So why I have them, I have to get as much out of them while they're excited. Are y'all with me? So I'm into that living room right away. This has to be done in the living rooms. I'm going to show up in that living room, and I'm coming out of there with customers. Are y'all with me? So now, as you build your organization, and your organization is getting huge, just imagine when you have 1,000 reps in your organization. But 800 of them only went and got 8 points. Are you all with me? That's over 6,000 customers that you override every 30 days. That's the foundation of your organization. Are you with me? So don't get disappointed as you're building your business. You just have to keep building. Because I know most people are going to quit. You've been trained to quit. The process must be simple. So here's the simple process, quick start process that can be duplicated. If you're taking notes, take a picture. This is what I get out of everybody when they first start the business in the first 24 hours to a week. Website setup, Doc 707, Energy Certified, 5 Linx University, and then guess what I do? The 3-step process that guarantees success. Step 1, become your customer. Flip your services. List of 100 names and a grand opening. This is the process that you can duplicate, and as you get good at this, your organization will get strong. Are you all with me? Are you all with me? All right. Now, the key component in having a strong structure is having a solid customer base. Now, there are multiple streams of income in 5 Linx. There's over 10 ways you can get paid in our comp plan. But the number one income that you should focus on is called residual income. We are all in this business for residual income. Residual income will pay you forever if it's done right. So we want to build a house of bricks and not a house of cards. Are you with me? I see some people out there, they're putting customers in with prepaid cards. That's building a house of cards to me instead of bricks. Because we know that those customers will not last. They're not solid customers. So you want to build a house brick by brick instead of putting a house of cards together, because what's up? You can put a house of cards up real quick, and guess what? It'll fall real fast. Leaders, challenge your reps to have a minimum of 25 customer points. Let me give you all some real key strategy. You have representatives that book you for home parties. Are you correct? When my representatives book me for a home party, I accept the date. But let me tell you, 1 or 2 days before that event, I always call them and say, hey, I have you booked for a home party, but my question is, do you have your 25 customer points? Are y'all with me? Because if you don't have 25 customer points, you may lose out on money. You are not positioned to get paid. So I want to encourage you to have 25 customer points before I even come into your home to help build your business. Ladies and gentlemen, we must praise the 50 and 100 customer clubs. To me, those promotions should be, absolutely, clap it up. Those promotions should be right next to senior vice president. 100 customer clubs, that's full-time income in 5 Linx. Must represent our products and services, right? Just like my partner, Senior Vice President Ben Hines. I know he's in the building. We always say, if it don't pay, what? Repeat after me, if it don't pay, it can't stay. If it don't pay, it can't stay. That's a rule in my house, that's a rule in my team. It needs to be a rule for your team. Are you with me? Now, team building. Team building is key. We have a strong foundation. We're building a solid customer base. But now we're talking about team building, and it takes recruiting. The definition of recruit is to enlist, to call up, conscript, or draft. These are all key and strong words. Challenge your team to recruit at least 2 IMRs per month. Every member or everybody in your 5 Linx organization, the goal should be to recruit 2 personal IMRs a month. If we fall short of that, you'll recruit 1 a month. Build multiple markets. How many people want their business in every state in America? No, y'all don't want it. I don't hear it. Challenge your leaders. I challenge all of my leaders that their business has to be into at least 3 to 5 states. So as they're growing their business, one of the key questions is identify 3 to 5 cities that you're going to expand your business. You don't want your business only to be in one neighborhood or in one market. And as your team duplicates this process, you will have an organization built nationwide and soon worldwide with 5 Linx. Build multiple markets. Now listen, this is a key strategy for me. Every international event is a new season for me in 5 Linx. I act like I'm a college coach. I act like I'm a school teacher. But every 5 Linx national event, it's a new season or a new semester for me. So that means I'm bringing in a whole new class every nationals. You want to challenge yourself to do the same thing. Every national convention, my goal is to have 2 to 3 new business partners that are getting started that I'm going to work with this season. So every event is a new season. Remember one thing, even pace will win the race. This is not a sprint race, this is a marathon. It's not to the fastest, it's to the strongest who gets to that destination. So as you expand in your business, remember this is not a local business, this is a global business. Started my business in one city. I started off in Nashville, Tennessee. That's where my store was. And I expanded from Nashville to Chicago. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a picture of my organization right there in my back office. My organization has grown to every city in America just about. And if you look at the bottom, we're even in other countries as well. That's called distribution, and you want to build strong distribution. Now, let's talk about building the structure. This is real key here. Build the structure. I hear people talk about, well, just put this person under this person, and put this person under this person, put this person under this. That's how you build an organization. Understand this. We build deep for stability. Deep is the stability when you're growing an organization. Listen up now, this is real key. Real key here. You want to build each leg at least 7 levels deep. When you get 7 levels deep of leadership in a leg, that leg is strong. You have built a solid, strong leg. But if you build 11 levels deep, 11 levels deep, now you created independence. If you have leadership in a leg on the 11th level, you can walk away from that leg and that leg will run itself. Are you all with me? My organization, I was blessed. A lovely lady by the name of Platinum Senior Vice President Ashley Cooper. She ended up on my 11th generation. She's 11 levels deep. Are you with me? That leg will never die. So you want to build deep for stability. The great thing about our company, and the great thing about our co-founders is Our compensation plan pays unlimited levels deep. Let's give 5 Links a round of applause for that. No, let me give you real knowledge. Most companies in network marketing, they cut your money off after the 6th generation. Look at them. Most of them will not pay you after the 6th generation. Our company pays unlimited levels deep. That is powerful. That is unheard of. Now, the way you go deep, if you're taking notes, you got to write this down. You got to write this down. You got to taproot. You have to taproot. And taprooting is when you help someone get started, you do their PBR, you help someone else get started. That new person that started at 2nd level, you go in and work with them. You help them get promoted and recruit some people. Then you go to that 3rd level. You help the people in that 3rd level. You keep taprooting till you're at least 7 levels deep. And then you have a strong leg that will stand strong. Build wide. Wide is for opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. This is the opportunity to build wide. I remember when I first came to the Nationals, I sat in the training with Jason Guck. Jason Guck said, you need 25 IMRs on your front line to max out this comp plan. And I looked at him and I looked at the comp plan. I said, well, he says 8 right here. Why do he say 25? But I understand this. John Jones taught me the 1/3 rule as well. And if you're taking notes, write this down. There's a rule in network marketing where it's always 1/3 of your organization is always going to be working. 1/3. Another 1/3 is always going to be standing still. They're just going to be standing still. But here's the key. It's always going to be 1/3 quitting. Did you all hear me? Quitting. So if you have 3 legs, how many legs are working? Oh, yeah, we got some smart people in this room today. 1. If you have 6 legs, how many legs are working? So the goal is to go 25 legs wide. If we go 25 legs wide, I promise you 8 legs will appear strong in your organization. Are you all with me? Absolutely. Now, the goal to make this a strong organization is to double qualify each leg. What does double qualify mean? If I'm an ET and I'm on my way to ED, and I need 2 ETs to get to ED, once I produce 2 ETs, that's fine. Now I've hit that position. But to stabilize that position, I want to create 2 ETs in each leg. Are you with me? So if one falls, guess what? I have the other one to land on. That's called double qualifying each leg. I double qualify each leg. When you double qualify each leg, you're building strong. That would duplicate. That would get you deep. Some people are just building for a title. How many people in this room want to build for wealth? Absolutely. Now, here we go now. Now it's time to keep it real. Can we keep it real? One more time, can we keep it real? Are you guys going to be real with yourself right here? Ladies and gentlemen, you got to master the trade. You got to look in the mirror and be honest with yourself. So right now, I want you to be honest with yourself. Have I mastered this? I meet people all the time. Well, I've been in this business for 2 years, and I ain't making that much money. I spoke to so-and-so, and they didn't even want to sign up with me, but they signed up with somebody else. Why would they want to sign up with you? Have you mastered this? Do you understand? Can you explain the products? Can you present this opportunity from front to back well? Can you close? Are you closing out representatives? Do you know the comp plan? Can you sit down with someone and show them how they can make $20,000 a month? Are you hosting meetings? Are you hosting trainings? That's the answer to your question. Are you with me? Where do you rank yourself from a scale of 1 to 10? That's probably how you're getting paid. But when you master this trade, guess what? The money will come. Become a student. Learn every day. Training and mentorship is priceless in this business. How many people were here earlier and heard Ashley Cooper talk about mentorship? Let's give her a round of applause, please. I'm talking kilted, right? But mentorship is key. Who is your mentor? And when you have a mentor, you want to shadow your mentor. I remember when I first came in this business, John Jones became my mentor. It changed my whole career. I did the business wrong for 6 months. After I met him and I committed, 6 months later, I was at the top of the company. Okay? Now I remember, I changed my whole lifestyle, just like Ashley talked about earlier. I used to listen to Jay-Z and Biggie every day. Are you with me? I used to go to all the games, all the Super Bowls, all the All-Star games. I never missed them. Are you with me? But I threw all that away, and guess who I started listening to? John Jones. I get up every morning, and I put John Jones DVD in the DVD player, and I watch it while I'm getting dressed. Over and over, back to back, back to back. My kids used to be like, Daddy, again? I get in the car. Who am I listening to? John Jones. No more Jay-Z, no more Biggie. It was John Jones in my CD player. Let me tell y'all something. I was listening to John Jones so much, I started sounding like John Jones. Then guess what? I started getting paid like John Jones. Who do you sound like? Who are you listening to? Who do you shadow? When he walk, I walk. I follow him everywhere he go, and I end up following him right here on this stage. Are you all with me? Shadow your mentor. This is about personal development for all of us, team. Understand this. Don't worry about the money. Master your trade, and the money will come forever. Now, last but not least, this business is all about duplication. This is the last point that you got to get. You got to get this. The key is you want to duplicate yourself. Or do you? That's the question. Do you want to duplicate you? If not, you got to work on you. But you want to duplicate yourself. You must have a simple system, and it has to be duplicatable. Create momentum. You got to lead from the front. You got to lead by examples. Ask others to do only what you're willing to do, and have done fast. This is the key to this business, you all. You can be the best worker it is. You can be the top producer, but you have to duplicate yourself. So the key to this is you must have a system to duplicate. Now, I promise you, if you're not doing anything, you must take a picture of this and take notes. This is the true success system. This is what it takes for your business to become successful. See, all of these arrows, they're like chains. They're like chains. So this is like a big chain. And each component is an important link to this chain. But if you take one of these components out and take one of these links out, what happens to the chain? It will fall apart. Let me tell you what the problem is. Most people, they like to pick one or two of these things they like to do and leave 3 or 4 off. But it takes every component for the chain in your machine to be running like an oiled machine. Are you with me? So, it starts off with the 3-step process. If you look at this closely, it starts off with the 3 steps that you must master. Step 1 is flip your services. Step 2 is that list. And you add to that list on a daily basis. Step 3 are PBRs, home parties, grand openings. That's the 3-step process. After that, what do? Conference calls. I never forget when I joined this business, I didn't do conference calls. I didn't go to the weekly meetings. I was like, oh, I saw that presentation before. I'm cool. You know? Oh, conference call, oh, I heard him talk before. I don't need to listen no more. You got to master this, Joel. You can't miss. Weekly meetings, Super Saturdays, regionals, international training events. Are you all with me? Guess what happens at every nationals? Our company puts more promotions and more products on the table. So you go back to services, get more services, add to that list. Go home and do PBRs, conference calls, weekly meetings, Super Saturdays, regionals, nationals. More services, add to the list, PBRs, conference calls, weekly meetings, Super Saturdays, regionals, nationals. Services, add to your list. Are you with me? And as you follow this process, this starts running. And then when you duplicate yourself, when it's 3 people doing what you do, now you're getting somewhere. When you build a team of an organization and you got 10 people flipping services, 10 people committed to 1 PBR a week, 10 people committed to the conference calls and the weekly meetings, Super Saturdays, and you're getting at least 10 people to the nationals, now you're growing. And as it expands, it expands and expands and expands. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. When you get this running the right way, you have started something that you cannot finish. You built this the right way, you have built the oiled machine, and this will run independently of you. Pretty soon you can step away from it and watch all your leaders run that process over and over again, and you get paid. Are you all with me? How many people won't get paid? Ladies and gentlemen, my time is up. I want to thank you all for entertaining with me. Marshall Force is my name. Proud to be a double platinum senior vice president of this company. And I'm on a fast pace to diamond senior vice president with or without you.